Okay, I've been fooling around with these farmers long enough. Though in truth it is nice to just take it easy in an area bereft of strife and danger. Sometimes just getting out in the sun with nothing but farmland around is a nice break. I know I push myself too hard sometimes, and at my age it's starting to get to me. Sometimes I just think about taking a week or a month off and doing nothing. My body is starting to feel old, especially when I crack someone over their armored head with my flail. Healing doesn't help it. It's just a minor pain in my hands that comes and goes. But I know what it means. My body is aging, and this is why people eventually leave the adventuring profession altogether. As your body weakens, you start to feel everything in such a demanding role. Adventuring really is for the young, say from the mid-teens if you're trained enough to your mid-40s. After that, as I am 47, everything is just a little harder each year, until you cannot do it anymore. Walking and talking seem to be the only thing the old can do, and when that becomes too much, then your life truly is over. This is the nature of our world. It's not pretty, and though some mages live longer than your average person due to whatever magic they may have been using to slow their aging, it's always just a matter of time. The same for elves who live up to or beyond the age of 700. No one wants to get old and weak, and no one wants to die. Only those in extreme physical or emotional pain want to end it before then. We humans hate living around 60 to 70 years of age before we're taken. Clerics and mages, as well as those who can afford them, can live longer lives, and I might actually only be halfway or just over halfway to my end. But we shall see. It's not like I have family to care for me. I will have to care for my future self through my actions today, and much of that comes from the gold I procure. This tends to have me on the lookout for any that I can get, and being such a cold and unforgiving world, especially without family to help me, this is the only way, as I do not trust anyone in the church, after seeing my own mother being assassinated by another Church of Bane member back in the day. Yes, I found it in my journal, finally. Alright, we are looking for someone named Sturge, an egomaniacal gnome. I thought it was a halfling, but it's actually a gnome, which fits. It's not always easy to tell who they are from a distance, or what demi-human race they are. Alright, are you Sturge? You were last sighted in this area, too.
Ah, worthy opponent! Greetings! I am Sturge, the baby killer. Recently escaped from hard time in Waterdeep. My 4 fellow prisoners and I are now among the most wanted criminals along the Sword Coast.
Sturge, you're one of the escaped criminals with a huge bounty on his head. You are correct, my friend. I am one of the only living beings to have escaped Waterdeep's most secure prison. But before you do anything rash, please hear me out. Why should I listen, gnome? My good boy, I have a reason for everything. After all, it isn't my death that you want, but rather the proof of my death. If you had read the bounties closely, my friend, you'd know that you only need my tattooed ear as proof. If you'd spare my life and listen to what I have to say, I'll be willing to cut my ear from my head and give it to you as a proof. If that were not enough, I'd also be willing to tell you where to find some of my companions. They are as guilty as I, and are worth the same reward. Come now, listen to what I have to say. Surely you have thought that there was more to it than this? 5 inmates escaping the Waterdeep's most inescapable prison? Aren't you curious how we did it? I'm done talking to a baby killer. Defend yourself. Really? Yes. I let that last one go when I took his ear only because I sympathize with his plight. But you bring too much attention to us. Baby killer. Idiot. Then there's the fact he's going around openly saying who he is. Take your ear. Keep your damn story. I'll find your leader myself. Unidentified magical item. nobody in this world is going to like baby killers. Even if you don't care about the babies themselves, the fact that it brings so much attention to people like us. Idiot.
Aye, it's done. Okie dokie.
It's locked. Where's that cave? Silver necklace. Did I miss it somehow? Let's see. Peter and the Wolves. Just past the uppermost waterfall near Pete's. It's really close to his home. Alright. So down here somewhere. Basically follow the waterfall. So let's go back to the Odile Ranch. Speak to the daughter. And then go find ourselves some wolves. I have to admit, it's nice out here. Kind of wish I can just take my armor off and relax for a day or two. The sun, the waterfalls, pleasant scenery. Well, your cows are... You would think you would have them all in your pen and guarded. Alright, let's go speak to this Constance. Constance, I've returned.
Hello there.
I want to speak with you about Eric's brooch. He told you about that, huh? Well, I tried to get him to leave me alone, but he persisted. I told him there never was going to be a relationship between us, but he wouldn't listen. I was going to give it back to him if he promised to leave me alone, but now I need it. The gold I can get for selling it might help Pa replace the cows killed by the wolves. Be reasonable. Ingo treasures that brooch because it reminds him of his wife. That may be so, but it will also fetch a fine price in Port Llast. Enough to buy a couple head of cattle, or to replace those killed by the wolves of late. Money. That's all this means to you. Look, my ma and his ma were best friends before she passed on. If she would have known we were struggling, she'd have been happy to give it. Maybe I can buy it off of you. Really? Okay. You may have it for 1,000 gold. It's a simple peasant's brooch, worth 250 at most. Bargaining with Eric would have been a lot simpler. I'll have you know. Fine, then 250. Give me a second. I have the brooch right here in my pocket. Here it is, and I hope that fool Eric has learned not to give his heart so freely. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? No. Goodbye. Yes, yes, on your way. I think I've been wasting my time with these farmers. Alright. We are after wolves. A huge she-wolf, he said. Well, we've already been over there, but we haven't been up here. Oh, your cow is right there. Not very responsible of you. You're just dangling in front of the wolves. This should be easy. Wolf pelt. Don't really have any use for wolf pelts. Not a tailor. A leather worker. I hear them. Sapphire. Oh, there's lots of them. Here we go.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
They've been killing locals too. More wolves. Really don't need all these pelts, though. The chest over here, oddly. Why would the wolves have it? Maybe somebody put this in here before the wolves took over. It's locked. Excuse me. 25 gold. Hey, wolf. No, I guess I'll fight wolves with my own wolf. Alright. Great big wolf over here.
I love this part! Here
Ugh, don't need those. Alright, where's your leader, the big she-wolf? Crates in here. Locked, Tommy. Ugh. What do I need you for, Tommy?
Okay.
That's locked. Cure serious wounds. Fox is cunning. Okay then. That's it for this area. Oh, we didn't go the other side here. Nothing that way. These wolves could have ruled the entire area here. Enough of them. 33 gold. There's a bag here. Bull strength. I already have a few of those. I guess I could always sell them. Barrels. Pile of stones. Quartz crystal. Tell me the barrels aren't locked. 24 gold. 5 fire bullets. Yeah, there's so many. For wolves are very powerful. They could have taken over this whole land, killed all the people, eaten their full of the cattle and chickens. Oh.
Here comes halfling death!
Pile of stones. Quartz crystal. Skull pile, 24 gold. Okay, so we're near the entrance. Let's go down here. Other side. What's this? Garbage. Signs that people were living here or using the cave for one purpose or another at some point in the past. I guess these wolves just moved in a few weeks ago. Ah, you must be the big she-wolf. Rrr, who enters my den? It's semi-intelligent. Get on your feet, Tommy. yelled, you have best of me. What do you want? Ruff, I show my throat to you. Sink your teeth into it. It is yours. You talk, do you? Then answer my questions. As you wish, manling. Where did you learn to talk? My mother served a manling ranger. He taught me your foolish tongue when I was still a pup. Who is this ranger? Nobody. He's dead. He sent my mother to fight a demon just so he could run away. I killed him with my own teeth. It is bad enough to serve a manling, but it is worse to serve a coward. That I face you here should be proof that I'm no coward. I will not follow you, manling, if that is what you have come to ask. Simply a favor, that's all I ask. Your courage has earned you that much. I will not follow you, but you may ask something else of me. I don't know what else I can do. Whimpering dog, I've decided to kill you after all. Grr! I am no tame and adult pet. I would rather die than face your foolish insults. And you shall. Now, that is one thing I do need, the head of the beast. Fox is cunning. A ranger taught his mother. Didn't know you could teach dogs to speak. Maybe it was some kind of magical enchantment that ranger or druid put on the wolf. But I can't negotiate in good faith with a wolf. I don't really care, I just want the gold from the farmer. Yeah. Oh. We go down this way. Where is this Peter? There he is.
Greetings.
So you have returned, my lord. Have you good news? Have you the head of the she-wolf, Silverback? Actually, I have Silverback's head right here. By the gods, man, so you do! Bravo! I imagine that could not have been a simple task. Allow me to take the bloody thing off your hands. Now then, I assume 300 gold we discussed will be sufficient? I think I've earned a higher reward than that. True, maybe the pelts aren't worth as much as I led you to believe. Here, 375 is all I have. The herd will recover in a few years. Now, if you excuse me, I've got to make a trip to Port Llast to restock the herd. Thank you again, my lord. Okay. Now we go back to see Eric, and he better have a reward enough to pay for the 250 I just spent to get his mother's brooch back. I'm not a charity. Alright, Eric.
Hi there.
How goes the search? Have you recovered the brooch, or is there something else I can do for you? I have the brooch. How did you ever manage to convince her? Actually, never mind. I probably don't even want to know. Now, about that reward you mentioned. Yes, of course, the reward. Here you go, 500 gold pieces in exchange for me ma's old brooch. She wasn't easy to convince, you know. I think you could spare a little more. I suppose you did earn a little something extra. Very well. Here's another 100 gold. But now I must take my leave. My pa was getting worried I'd never run those errands for him. Alright. It's actually a lot of gold for farmers. that's it for the area. Next is Charwood. I have no idea what these standing stones were about. Unless there's some kind of ritual that needs to be done here. I'm curious to know what Charwood, this so-called abandoned place, is like. I actually have a bit of a negative feeling about it going in. This is Charwood? Wait, I thought it was a town that was just named Charwood. It's actual woods? I thought there was a line of woods that would end and a big town would be right there. Well, I was wrong. Feels foreboding, dangerous. I guess I'll find out. I actually feel like a bit of a fool, mistaking this place for a town. But why would I read that? I read that it's been abandoned, so who talks about woods being abandoned? These are really dense and dark. What is that? Ah. Kill it! Some kind of spirit. Specters. Be careful they don't drain you.
Here comes Halfling Death!
What? I think it feared my direwolf. Just die, stupid thing. It was actually fairly tough. Where's my direwolf? I'm here, wolf. Here to do my bidding, not run off like a little timid pooch. Another one. We got a skeleton warrior, another specter. That one fell much quicker. Interesting place. Full of undead. Alright, look for traps. Get over here, Tommy. Trap on that chest. Come on. Disable it. Old scroll. Silver necklace. What does the scroll say? This weathered scroll is severely time-worn and covered with almost indecipherable runes. There is a handwritten translation across the bottom, showing this to be some manner of religious text written by a Netherese priest. Oh, it's very old then. Part of the translation is of a particular note. The lands of Nether will one day return to the destiny to which they were born. Its people shall rise up from their ancient graves and rule all those which have come after them. Okay then. You can have your scroll back. You can have these wolf pelts. Maybe somebody will open that up one day and wonder what the wolf pelts are for. Come on, stupid.
Okay, dokie.
I knew it would be locked. $24 gold. Sarcophagus. Spirits. What? Oh. The old drink. Spirits. barrel. Cure critical wounds potion, 28 gold. Nothing this way. Unless you want to go dive into the water. The Neverwinter Wood, even when it was under the control of the crazed spirit of the wood, was more pleasant than this. It's like this place has been cursed. Maybe it's just the woods right before the town, then? Oh, continues on this way. Let's just briefly explore to the south of here. Oh, there's a bridge here. Old, moldy... What is this?
Here comes Halfling Death!
Okay. Zombies and skeletons. Well, I just have the cure for that. Tommy.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
Okay, kill the zombie. Weird. It's like these were set up as guardians, waiting for somebody to come by, but they were still in a form that was just of like deceased people laying there. Kind of recognize what was done. The skeleton. Well, that seemed to be it. Go to the other side where the bridge was. What's this? Another one of the specters type things. Huh. Well, I'm curious to know what's across the bridge. Let's just go there. Some kind of pillar. Corpse. Explorer's Journal. Bullet of Screaming. That's an interesting bullet. Though this book has been severely damaged by exposure to the elements, large parts of it are surprisingly legible. Including in its pages are translations of the runic language used by the ancient Netherese. The remainder seems to be the personal journal of an unnamed explorer who had come to this region determined to find an ancient Netherese temple, which he referred to as the ruin of Gur Atoll. The last page is of particular interest and reads, I've decided to camp in the forest tonight. Whatever has happened in Charwood, it's something I certainly don't want to get involved in. The villagers there, see, it is a village. The villagers there are frightening and will be no help in my search for the temple. The temple. It's best I just avoid them entirely. Resting in the forest will not be much better, however. To think I scoffed at the tales I was told of it being haunted. It is so eerily silent, yet I will not be deterred. The secret portal that leads into the ruins of Gur must be in this area, and I will find it. If I am right, the treasure that will still be there will make it all these long months worthwhile. Oh, it makes going after it worthy then. Oh, I still have the book, do I not? Don't need his journal. Corpse. Barkskin. What's with this pillar? This pillar is weathered with age and covered with moss and small vines. There is no telling how long it has been standing here. Of particular interest are the large runes that seem to cover most of its surface, in no language I recognize. Without some way of translating these runes, however, there is no way to determine what they say or what use the pillar might have. Its mysteries remain a secret. Wait. The book. Didn't it not have translations? Well, there are translations here, so I'll hold on to the book. With the help of the notes in the Explorer's Journal, I identify the runes as ancient netherese and piece together a rough translation. The runes have been placed on depressions, 3 rows of 4 runes. Pressing 1 rune in each row results in a 3-word netherese phrase, the effect of which is unknown. Do I wish to press a rune in the row? This may summon undead to fight us. There's a Gur rune. That's where the temple is and where the treasure supposedly is. Might as well press it. Do I wish to press a rune in the 2nd row? Different words. Gur shell. Do you wish to press the 3rd rune? I don't know. Prevail? As you press the last rune, the pillar begins to hum. As I thought, undead.
Here comes Halfling Death!
Well, we can keep on pressing the runes. Maybe the answer's in the book. I'll have to give the book another look. Alright. Does he say a phrase here? I don't see anything. The ruin of Gur Atoll. Temple which you refer to as the ruin of Gur Atoll. Last page is of particular interest. I don't have the phrase. I could be... For all I know, it's going to get progressively worse. I'll wait if I come until I come across something that better... that says a phrase of something. Barrels. 27 gold. 20 gold. Maybe this goes to the town of Charwood? Maybe the answer I'm looking for is in there. Oh, we have more specters ahead. Turn, undead. Well, that helped a little bit.
I love this part!
Tommy, you're about to die. Take this. Ah. We'll need to rest. I don't know about resting in here, though. Seems rather dangerous. Ah, I feared one of these specters. 2 of them. Ah, I have a new flail, actually. Be perfect for these things. Heirs of Osiris. It does extra damage against undead. Take this. Alright, that's all the... Well, unless I want to use potions or healing kits. That's all I have. Light flail. Isn't that what I'm using? It's the same exact thing as I was using. Same level of enchantment, too. Locked. It's a particularly odd place to die.
It's done.
Or to place a body. Charwood stun for mage. Alright, let's get out of here. Time to rest. Alright. Elaith.
How do you do? Have you had any luck acquiring the gems?
I do have one
Or
of the
is there
gems
something else you need?
right here. Ah, yes, the gem that the wizard refused to give up to me. Does the fool still live? No? No, do not answer that. I would truly prefer not to know. Were he intelligent, he would have made the deal I offered. Here are the 200 gold pieces I promised. Might you have another of the gems on you, or shall I have to wait? Tell me who currently has these gems again. One of the gems is in the possession of Wanev, a local wizard, which you've got. I suspect the gem is secreted away in this tower.
Don't worry, young Ander.
Another gem is held by a fierce warrior woman named Zamithra, who passed through several days ago. I believe she said she was bound for Luskan, but she certainly could have been lying. Okay. And that's it. Alright, so I have to go to Luskan for that. Zamithra, huh? And I have one of the ears. Baby killer. I wonder if this letter from Neva, though,
We
will
need to gain
interest...
admittance into Luskan to follow your lead about the host tower. Speak to Erengend. He has a plan to get you into the city.
We will
Aaron?
meet you in Luskan's Temple of Tyr, my friend. When you are ready, go to the city gates, and the sergeant there will let you in.
I'm going to talk about something else.
We can speak more in Luskan, my friend. I have much to take care of before I can meet you there.
Oh, very well.
Erebeth and I shall begin moving our base to the Temple of Tyr within Luskan. Once you get inside the city, meet us there.
Yeah.
Remember to finish up any loose ends you have, and to take what companions and gear go
Yes,
there.
yes. You've already told me this. Wish you could pick Sable Trap's Charwood. Was it Kendrak?
Thank the gods you've come. While you were gone from Port Llast, that fiend of a half-orc, Yeska, kidnapped my Shaldrissa.
Ah, so you'll pay more to get her back, then. He demanded a ransom for her return, and it was paid, but still he did not return her. Please, I beg of ye, get my Shaldrissa back. She is my only child. Do you know where she's being held? Aye, I do. The old Port Llast mines are to the north of town, near the Green Griffin Inn. He holds her there, I'm sure of it. It is a treacherous place and easy to defend, which is why I dare not approach. I can only hope ye have the skills I don't. Why don't you send your men to get her back? I could not endanger my daughter, and I would not trust my men to do it, if the truth be told. You, however, are a powerful man who has done so much. I would trust you. You may be her only hope. And what might be my reward for doing that? Reward? He can keep the ransom, if he has it. Just get her back safe, I beg ye. Very well, I'll do it. The gods have mercy. Here, allow me to give you the bounty money. At least it'd be good to know Yeskar has none of the other killers with him in this. Go to the old mines by the Green Griffin Inn to the north of town, then. They're locked, and you shall need this key. Hurry, lad, hurry. I have one of the bounties.
Have you found my daughter? Is she safe?
I'll go look for her now. Please hurry. I don't have a choice. Back to where I fought the ogres and trolls. Sounds like it has to be done immediately. So we'll go north. Oh, no, not in those hills. It was by the Green Griffin Inn in hills and caves nearby. I remember this. Green Griffin is straight to the north. These caves were where the ogres and trolls were. And the orcs. I remember that. Straight jaunt to the north. Look for the caves. Alright. Oh, Luskin's to the north from here. Green Griffin Inn. This cave to the east. Thought I'd been in there, but he just took her and went there now, so, or just recently. And this way? It's up a hill. This has to be it. Shadow, come to me. Oh. On my map, it's not a very large cave. A werewolf used to live here. Pretty sure I've been through it.
Please, can't control.
I think I found Carathis.
Your end.
This is the werewolf I was looking for. Nah.
For justice and honor.
Here comes Halfling Death!
Nah.
I have regained control. You need no longer attack me.
Really?
You have come to put down the dread Sir Carathis, have you?
Nurek gave me these silver charms. I think I can help. You come to me with silver. Do you not remember that I was a werewolf hunter? That silver will be poison to me now. This is magic, representative of Tyr's justice. Justice, you say? If it slays the wicked and cures the righteous, then I shall gladly use this charm. I know my heart. You've been cured. There. That should be proof enough of my innocence. Take this journal I have penned and give it to Nurek. It tells the truth of what happened. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to my order and seek penance for taking on the shape of my enemy. Read my journal well and act upon it. The Journal of Sir Carithus Ironheart. May the celestial armies rain fire upon mine enemy, Elhilor. Elhilor the werewolf. Elhilor the alpha male. Wasn't that the one in the inn? I have hunted him for years, and with a simple bite, he has turned me into the very thing I hate. No doubt he hides beneath his merchant guise even now. As the lycanthropic blood coursed through me, I lashed out at the poor boys and thereby spread this horror all the more. One at least escaped my maddened lunge. Ander, the smallest. I can only hope that he makes it back to town and tells his tale to Nurik. Surely the priest will send a hunting party after me. I can only hope that they are capable of killing me before I spread this dreaded curse any further. May the gods have mercy on my soul. No, maybe Nurik will find that interesting, but I don't. I've been through here. This is where I hope to find Sir Carithus to begin with. Alright, now that you've killed my shadow, I get a boar. Alright, there's nothing here. The bounty hunt. Kidnapped by the criminal Yeskar and taken to the abandoned mines near the Green Griffin Inn. I don't know where that is. What? The mayor has begged for her rescue and provided the key that will be needed to gain entrance to the mines. Well, I'm in the wrong mines. These are caves. I've got to find these mines. Yes, I already came here looking for this Sir Carithus, but he wasn't here at the time. Where would these mines be? Gravekeeper, graveyard. Maybe at the Green Griffin Inn they would know about it. I don't know where else it could be. Maybe this guard will know.
I greet you.
Congratulations on your victory, my lord. I only saw part of it, but it was impressive indeed. Does not interest me. Oh, not much here has changed, full of noblemen and fools. Mutamen, you missed me.
Sorry, but since the competition's been won, the dungeon's going to need some retooling. Maybe next spring or so she'll reopen.
Until then, I'm afraid the Green Griffin is back to being a regular inn. Let me see what you're selling. Certainly, until Luskan opens its gates. I'm afraid this is the only store in this region. Well, I've already sold before I came out here. Storm armor, huh? I don't really have anything interesting. Tommy.
Eh? What can Tommy do for you?
Like to talk. Oh, what did you have in mind, my lord? You don't want to talk about what's going on with you?
Eh? What can Tommy do for you?
Maybe another time, then. Fair enough. Back to the adventure. But I have this jewel on me, now that I've been thinking about it. Star of Kalimshan. The small, oddly shaped ruby appears to sparkle from within. Even for its size, it no doubt has considerable value. You're from Kalimshan, aren't you? Was this not something that you were trying to...
What can Tommy...
So, about where I should be looking, do you have any advice? Well, if I was a cult, you know where I would hide. Luskan, city of sails. Home to every pirate, smuggler, lawyer, and all-around ne'er-do-well north of Waterdeep. I mean, who would take notice of a few extra murders in a place like that? Last time I was there, if the pirates weren't chopping people up in the streets, the high captains were. Tell me about these high captains. Aye, there be 5 high captains, ex-pirates all, who rule the city with an iron fist. Why there's 5 and not just 1, I have no idea. Mind you, they don't really rule Luskan. Anyone who knows anything about Luskan knows that the Arcane Brotherhood really runs the show. Yeah, that's enough for now. Okie dokie. You go do your hero thing then. Yeah, I'm a real hero. I happen to remember the mines. There are mines to the south. Why, he said by the Green Griffin Inn, well... mines are over here. We tried to get in there before, but we couldn't. I think, Tommy would be interested in this gem that I'm carrying. Yeah, we tried to get in the mines, but it was locked. Oddly enough. The Port Llast mine has been closed for many years, ever since the vein of ore ran out. Only makes sense. So, I have not been in here. Wait, I thought maybe I did come in and see this. Ah, yes, I did. But there was a door here I couldn't get past. Oh, we have orcs. Orcs! Kill the orcs. Better switch weapons. Back to my normal flail. Easy kills. Boar. Stupid boar. There's a trap there, I see it. Disable that.
No can do.
Really? Venturine. Oh, I'm not gonna bother with it then. I didn't come here to kill orcs, I came here to save the mayor of Port Llast's daughter. Maybe he hired orcs, I don't know, to defend him. Healer's kit. Topaz. Gold. Alright, that's caved in. That's the other side. Water in between. Hopefully this place won't be that big. More orcs.
I love this part!
Sounds like we have maybe a shaman. amethyst. Hey, look for traps.
Okay, dokie.
Crate is locked. This is locked too. Gold ring.
Aye, it's done.
Cure critical wounds potion, which I really appreciate. It's locked. Everything's locked. Watch out. 27 gold. Ogres. Alright, we've got a bit of a fight. Lots of them. We've really entered into it now. War power, the main powers. Tommy, don't you die on me.
Here comes all this part. Here comes halfling death. Here comes halfling death.
Stop shouting about halfling death and deliver halfling death. It's a shaman right here. Alright. Dire Wolf, we need your help. Is that it? He uses about 30 enemies. I don't think I've ever been attacked by that many at once. Well, thankfully they weren't very strong. Color spray. Sell that. Alright. Alright, well... Don't see... There's another door over there. Don't see Kendrick's daughter. Unidentified armor. Well, I can always sell it. Ah, what am I doing? Come on, look for traps.
Okay, dokie.
Begin to hate these things. It's like 3/4 of them are either trapped or locked. Cure critical wounds potion. Is that it? Is that everything?
Pray, whatever gods you worship.
Oh, a door on this side too.
Yes, Gar will smash you.
You a full orc? I thought it was a half-orc that led them out. But you're Yeskar, so good enough. Ah. Ah. Wait, spare Yeskar's life!
Yeskar is glad that you spare his life.
Why should I not kill you? Yeskar will tell you secret about young girl Shaldrissa. Then, you let Yeskar live? Shaldrissa. What sort of secrets does she have? Shaldrissa not so pure-hearted. Yeskar not kidnap her. She ran away with Yeskar. Her idea. Isn't that blonde girl that wanted to come away with me until I turned her down? Don't try to lie to me. Shaldrissa is an innocent girl. Yeskar meets Shaldrissa when hiding out at inn in Port Llast. She's smitten with Yeskar's manly physique. She manipulate Yeskar into kidnapping her. Oh, come on now. You don't expect me to believe that load of dung. Yeskar tell truth. Shaldrissa want me to run away with her. She to blame, not Yeskar. She want money. Tell me the truth right now, you lying dog. Okay, don't hurt Yeskar. Me get Shaldrissa drunk. She's so drunk she agreed to all Yeskar's wants. Heh, she quite a feisty girl. I think I've decided to kill you after all. Yeskar not dead yet, puny human. Where is she? Is she in another room? Stupid orc. Yeskar's key, got his ear. Some kind of magic stuff. To pay to get it identified. Alright, come on. Traps, look for traps. Seems I got pretty badly hurt. Don't see any traps.
Okay.
Locked.
It's done.
27 gold. Another chest over here. Another key. Well, if she came with him willingly, then why is she locked in there? Disable that trap, please.
Okay. Okay.
One gold. Oh, an enchanted longsword. Should sell for some gold. Alright, Shaldrissa. Wait, that's not the same girl.
Please, don't hurt me.
Oh yes, maybe it is. Why is her hair black? Shaldrissa, right? I'm Avaldis, and your father sent me to rescue you. Rescue? Huh. Wait, you're the one who saved Neverwinter. Does this mean the gods have forgiven me? Is it possible, despite my stupidity? I shouldn't have believed him. It was going to be a grand adventure, and I would be a true hero, like you. Oh, gods, I'll never be able to return home. Settle down and tell me what's going on here. She cries for a bit. I'm sorry. I'm calm now, and I'll tell you what happened. After you started returning with the ears of the other prisoners, I was approached by a man in a cloak. He said that he knew I was looking for adventure. He talked strangely, but he was nice to me. It all seemed so mysterious and exciting. He gave me wine, and we talked about how he was a count from Waterdeep, who was framed for a crime he didn't commit and had escaped from prison. You fell from that old story. I don't know why I believed him. Maybe it was the wine. I guess he just fit my childish image of a noble hero. We snuck away at night and traveled to the mines. That's your idea of adventure. There were all these horrible orcs waiting for us, and when I wanted to ask him what was going on, he just laughed and knocked me down. Then he did things to me. I can't talk about it. I figured out who he was. I had heard my father talk about him. Yeskar told me that he was going to hold me for ransom, and once he had bled the town dry, he was going to take me away and sell into slavery. I should never have gone with him. My father must be so worried, she cries some more. I'm so sorry, she continues crying. Yeskar told me that you were the one who planned this and wanted the money. What? I would never do something like that to my father or to Port Llast. I know I had a bad attitude of all this, but they are still my family and friends. I would never wish them ill. Well, you seem sincere. But it's your father's problem now. You can go home to him. She continues crying. I'm so afraid to face my father. I wish I had listened to him in the first place. Thank you for rescuing a foolish child. Good luck. Goodbye and good luck, sir. Stupid girl. Yeah.
No can do.
Unlock the damn thing. Sometimes you just need dire wolf power. Potion of endurance. Well, I guess that's it for this place. I don't want to return, so the only way out of here is to walk out. Well, no. Yeah, I want to return to where we were out in Charwood. So we will just walk home for the rest of the way. I'm sure Kendrak will be very happy. Though I don't get much of a bounty for this one. This is just the loot that I picked up while I was in here. Good enough, I suppose. Oh, more orcs. You die, orc.
Whatever got.
Orcs always were stupid. Okay, let's return to Port Llast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.